All right, so is it worth fixing my old water softener? It's a great question. So let's say that you just moved into a house or you've been on a property for a while and you have a unit and you don't know who bought it, where it came from, or what company services it, and you're wondering if it's going to be more efficient to just get it fixed and working again than to pay for a new system. So I'm going to tell you, if the system's over 5 years old, you're probably going to want to replace the unit, because if you can find you might be able to find somebody that'll come out and work on the system maybe, but basically what happens to these units is if nobody's taking care of them for 5, 10, 15, 20 years, the resin, the media on the inside of the machine starts building up with algae and bacteria and other things that love unchlorinated water, since theoretically the systems should have been removing the chlorine. You now have an environment where there is no chlorine, so algae and bacteria are likely to build up over time, especially if the unit isn't getting serviced and cleaned, annually. So for that reason, it's probably going to be cheaper, or in the long run, to just go get a water system from another company that does the installation, that takes care of it, that's going to give you a good service and labor warranty on this product. Because you're going to eventually have issues, and you need to make sure that company is willing to come out and replace parts at a reasonable fee. Otherwise, it is likely that you're going to end up having to buy another water treatment system when this one breaks. Right, so if you have an old system, I mean, just to clean out all of the stuff and change the inside of the tank, you're already looking at probably, and that's if the head on the machine is working, you're probably looking at spending at least $1,000 or so, $500 to $1,000 to get somebody to mess with it. You'd be better off, and that's somebody that no longer is interested in it. So when it messes up again in 5 or 6 months, you're calling them again, you're getting charged again. So instead of spending, all this money trying to revive an old, out-of-date piece of equipment, it's probably smarter to just get a different water treatment system that's new with a company that's in business that you trust.